And here we are. Now the recording's on. So like I said, third seat is in a much better position to judge how we should direct the defense. Let's take a look at this hand and see if we can see what's going on. East had opened a club. South bid a diamond. My partner bid a diamond. And West overcalled a heart. Of course, I have the worst hand at the table, probably. And East has a spade bid. South passes, and now West has two no trump bid, which will be an invite of 11 to 12 points. I pass again, and so does the robot. And now it's my lead. So I'm on opening lead, and I think this hand is an exception. We'll get to third seat in a second. I'm in the first seat here. There was a lesson I wanted to get into last week, and I didn't get there, so this is a leftover. What's my lead? Anybody have a suggestion for me out of this awful hand, what I should lead? Yeah, partner suit. I mean, I don't really have anything better, right? They've bid hearts and spades, which are my 4-card suits. And interesting, we have some differences on what's a lead, the jack of diamonds or the 2 of diamonds. Curious, why are people choosing the jack of diamonds? They all switched to the 2 when I said that. Or maybe because, let's see, who said the jack of diamonds first, and everybody agreed. Oh, so here's somebody's got a reason. I like, let's see, then it was to on block from Mark. Let's keep that in mind. If we had supported our partner, I think we have a better argument for leading the jack of diamonds, because he would know we have 3. But I think if we lead low from this jack of diamonds, we're going to show count. We're going to show that we have something there. So we start with the 2 of diamonds. Partner wins the king and plays the ace. So, what do you think the distribution of the diamond suit is? We had 3. East had 3. And West is throwing the queen under the ace of diamonds. 5, 3, 3, 2, right? So we're seeing where this is heading with 5 diamond tricks. How about the points around the table? Just sort of, it's not like we can do much here, right? Except maybe screw up the hand. First trick, we only saw the king of diamonds. We know West, who made the invitation, has 11 to 12 points. And there's 10, 13 in East. So they had 24 points altogether. We had the jack of diamonds. So our partner has some points, right? Partner has some points. Somewhere in the neighborhood of 13, 14, maybe even 15. And we can figure that out by counting up the known points. West's bid gives us the 11. East is in the dummy. So these 5 diamond tricks, if we can get 5 diamonds, we can score all of South's diamonds, are great, especially since that's only 7 points, which means he's got 7 or 8 points somewhere else, and it seems impossible that they will not go down. Why does West bid no trump without a diamond stopper? Good question. He's a robot. I'm not going to defend it. And this is okay. So apparently he bid it without a stopper. He did have, let's see, East had 3, and West bid it on the Queen Doubleton, hoping his partner had something, right? Give him 3 small or 3 with a 10, and maybe there's a shot. 3 with a Jack. But anyways, so how do we screw up this hand? How do we screw up our defense here? What can we do to mess this up? Yeah, we can screw this up by blocking the suit. And blocking is something you have to look out for a lot, especially in no trump. Jack of diamonds is our only possible entry to lead spades to partner. Well, let's think about that. That's an interesting idea. So if what Marg is suggesting is we leave the 6 of diamonds here, the next lead comes to us to the Jack of diamonds, and then we lead a spade. South gets in with his spade and plays the rest of the diamonds. That might work. What diamonds are missing? What have we seen in the diamonds so far? Two, 5, 4, 9, 8, 6. So the 10 and some small ones out there. Who has the 10 of diamonds? Yeah, South has it. So if we play small here, and he leads something else over to us to the Jack, what is that other thing going to be, I wonder? Let's try it and see. What do we lead from the when we're changing suits on defense? I don't think the 9 of, you got 4 spades, and you got the 9 of spades. Is the 9 of spades potentially a useful card? I mean, it's the highest card in our hand. That's why I wouldn't lead it. So there we go. Looks like we survived. And there's 6 to win it. Guess this worked out okay. I'm a little surprised. The right play there is the Jack of diamonds, by the way. Marg wanted us to get on the lead and lead through that King Jack, and that's a pretty good play. Assuming that the 10 of diamonds is in my partner's hand, it's all as well. I'm going to hold on to that 9 of spades for dear life. And they get the ace as well. All right. I think I wasted our time with that hand. I wonder if I had a different one that I was planning on playing. Anyways, let's move on. Nice play there, Mark. Figuring out where the 10 was and that we were safe. Win the Jack of diamonds, our partner would still have the 10 of diamonds. Let's see, I'm going to have to move around here. So I'm going to be in East. I had you guys looking at all the hands, and not a single one of you told me. Oh, no, I had you in North. Okay, good. Now we're going to be kibbing East. This is where I'll sit. I'm going to have to get a buddy in here to play North. Sorry, to play West. Good. Glad to hear that. All right. Okay, good. Finally. Sorry about that. I told you I've been fighting my computers and devices all day, and it's continuing even now. South bids a heart. My partner passes. This is a 4-card limit raise in gibberish, or gibberish, I guess we would call it. I got 11 points, but I don't have anything to bid. They go to 4 hearts, partner passes, and a pass. All right, so make sure I got the right hands being kibbed. You all see East only, right? Okay, good. And let's see. Queen of Diamonds. So, partner leads the Queen of Diamonds. What can we tell from the auction? They didn't look for slam, and that's about it. Over a limit raise, South didn't go looking for slam. We have 11 points. North has 10, 12, 13, 14. That's 25. How many points does our partner have? Leslie has her computer out there and bangs out 5 points, 5-ish best right away, and then we get 5 or 6. Yeah, 5 or 6, and we know where 3 of them are, right? What are they? Queen Jack. Where's the King of Diamonds? Where are the Ace and Queen of Hearts? We can see all the spade honors. We know where all the diamond honors are. How about the club honors? I'm sure that Les meant to say maybe the partner has the Queen of Clubs. As we can see, the Queen of Spades. All right, so we know he has. We're thinking 5 points. We can see. We know that South has probably got the Queen of Hearts. That's five. I mean, partner could have Queen Doubleton, right? We suspect partner has two hearts because South opened with five. There are four spades in the dummy, four in our hand. So we don't know what's there. I mean, seems like South might have looked if they'd had a singleton or a void, but can't draw much of a conclusion with that. We know the diamonds are five. Well, we don't know that either, but could be 5-3-3-2. Definitely room for a club in our partner's hand. So let's think about how we want to play. Can we come up with a way to defeat this hand? How many tricks do we have in our hand? Two and a half. Maybe we can set them by half a trick, or maybe we'll fall short of half a trick in setting them. We have two tricks in our hand right now. Okay, and when I say tricks, Marg, I think, might be counting. She says 2.5, and it's a good distinction. The fact is the king is worth half a trick, right? If the ace is to our left, it's not worth anything, and if it's to our right, it's worth half a trick. So how many is it worth here? Where is the ace of clubs? Yeah, so the king of clubs isn't even worth a half a trick on this hand. Unless for some reason it got led to us. So two tricks in our hand are we going to get a diamond trick other than my ace here? Can we score the king of diamonds? No, because the second diamond goes to South. Right, so we have two tricks in our hand. We need two more tricks to set. The only card that we can think that is possible for partner to have is what card? Well, the Queen of Hearts, sort of. But since there are 5 spots at least in South's hand for the Queen, and maybe 2 in West's hand, it seems more likely the Queen of Hearts will be in South. Here's a plan. If partner has the Queen of Clubs and we lead the 10, that will drive out the ace, making the king good. So the idea is to win the ace of diamonds here. Do we have a consensus that we might as well win this? And think back to last week when we were talking about passive and active. Given the fact that they have all these, that we're going to get back in with the spades, and then they're going to get their spade tricks, and given the fact they have all the hearts, do you feel a need to get desperate here? A need to break in, go up with the ace of diamonds, and break a new suit? Really? I'm feeling desperate. I'm feeling like if we don't get started, we're in trouble. We're going to have to set up the Queen of Clubs, right? If it's going to take a trick, we need to do it. Where is the ace? It's to our left. So that would mean if you just look at the top 4 honors, right? We have the ace in South, the Queen in West, we hope, the Jack to our right, and the King in our hand. Do we want to lead the King? No, because it will cover the Jack, right? If we lead the 4 of clubs, why do we need to drive out? I'm thinking, I forgot who mentions leading the 10, but I'm just thinking if we lead the 4 clubs, which would be standard count, right? We're switching suit, lead from something. We're switching suits on defense, lead from something. But I'm not sure what we are worried about losing to. If we play the 4, then the Queen is going to win unless South plays the ace, right? We don't need to lead the 10. In fact, if we have the 10, What happens when the clubs get led to? Someone tries to lead to the jack. Doesn't that leave the king 10 surrounding the jack? So let's win. Return my lead, partner. One of the dumbest phrases ever mentioned in the game of bridge. Return my lead, partner. Don't be guilty of saying that. Right? Sometimes it looks that way in the post-mortem, but the person sitting in this chair gets to direct the defense. Returning the lead right here does absolutely no good. All right, so we tried the 4. Queen wins. What do we play? Yeah, no sense wasting the king. Right? So leading through the jack meant that we got to keep our 10 as underneath it. Yeah. So now we have the king as the winner, right? And we have absolute certainty that the spades are going to get led. No way are they not going to get led. Partner didn't have the queen of hearts. And he did have 2. So the suit was divided what? 5, 4, 2, 2 in hearts. And we are hoping that South has yet another club. They lead the diamond, what, over to their king, right? Heart rough. Diamond rough. And now they're leading to us. Duck it. Wait a minute. Do you want me to cover this? Haven't you ever heard don't cover the first of touching honors? When you're sitting second seat, aren't you supposed to not take the first of cover the first of touching honors? Remember, if we cover this, we set up their queen and jack. How do you know you have the setting trick? What if South doesn't have another club? That's the right answer. Too bad for us. South doesn't have another club. We're not setting the contract. There it is. So that's what I mean about this guy that's sitting in third seat. He gets to direct the defense. He has no obligation to consider. Now the hand's obviously over, so I'll claim. The guy sitting in the third seat gets to picture what's going on. So when the dummy comes down, he can see his 2 tricks. He can count the points around the table. He knows that the only chance of taking a trick is with the queen of diamonds. Because if it was the queen of hearts, he doesn't get it, right? Because they're going to play the ace king. 9 never, right? They'll play the ace king and the queen would drop. So the only honor in our partner's hand that would have any value to us is the queen of clubs. And for that to happen, the suit has to split absolutely perfect. 4, 3, 3, 3. And then we had to lead below the 10 so that we could surround the jack with our king 10. Right? And we had to lead through the ace up to that high honor that we hope to find in our partner's almost bust hand. And when that worked out, he led a club back and we set the contract. Anybody have any questions about the way we played it? 9 nevers is an important rhyme, a nursery rhyme, because it is just fractionally true. If you can find any evidence to suggest that it isn't true, then don't do it. 9 never, for those that are not following, is when you are missing the queen in a 9-card suit. Right? 9 never is like fractionally better than trying to drop the queen or trying to finesse for the queen. Right? A 4-card suit breaks 3-1 a certain amount of time, right? And a certain amount of time, the Queen of Hearts will be the stiff. If you play Ace King, and then add to it the chance that you might drop the queen, then as a stiff, that's all that makes it more likely. That's the only thing that makes it better, right? So if you play the ace and somebody throws a high card, right? You can think, well, maybe they're doing that from a stiff. Why would I play the ace and that guy throw that the jack of hearts underneath it or the 10 of hearts underneath it? That right there is enough evidence to think about finessing right away, because it is not that big of a percentage. But here with ace, king, queen, jack, they were playing 9 never, so that queen was going to fall. All right. Any other comments, questions? I do like it. I had a student that I tried to convince him that was true, and then I went around and every week I tried to find another hand where 9 never was incorrect, and that there was a hint by way of a high card there or by distribution elsewise that it wasn't going to pan out. All right. So in this hand, we're going to see another way that that third hand will play traffic cop. We got to do some more passing first. Okay. 1 no trump, 3 no trump. So South has 16 points, right? Give or take 1. North has 17, 18, 5 is 23. We have 6, that's 29. Am I counting right? And how many does our partner have? That doesn't make sense. Let's start again. How many, you guys count, because obviously my math is bad. How many points will our partner have in this hand? Is it 8? 16 is 24, 25, 30, 31, yeah. So, 9, give or take 1 maybe? Peg's got it at 9, I do too. So 9 plus or minus 1 is the way I do it. I do like the ish though, so 9-ish might be another way to do it. Maybe it's 8. Anyways, we're in the ballpark. He's leading the jack of hearts. What is that lead likely from? Sequential lead, that'd be sweet. It's going to lead a major probably because nobody went looking for Stamen. So out of his hand, he might want to lead a spade. I mean, a heart or a spade, and chose the hearts. We have 4. There's 3 in the dummy. How many hearts does South have? Well, if we give West 4, then I think we know exactly how many South has. Declare has 2 hearts. And his holding consists of what honor? Yeah, he's got the queen. So queen, doubleton, and hearts to the south. And partner only has 1 of his 8 points in hearts. Can we figure out where the rest of those points are by looking around the table? I mean, if we give South the queen of hearts, that means he's got 14-ish points left. Where are the possibilities for partners' other tricks? Or other honors? We'll see if we can turn them into tricks. Diamonds. Ace, king, jack missing. There's a bunch of diamond honors missing. Only the ace of clubs missing. And spades missing. What do we play here? We're going to have to find our partner elsewhere, but maybe we don't have to do the work. Maybe we don't have to do the work. After all, I mean, if there's somebody's going to have to lead the spades, maybe it doesn't need to be us. Somebody's going to have to lead the diamonds, maybe it doesn't necessarily need to be us. So we've got a low and a high. Now, this is a roll for the traffic cop. Do we want to try to score heart tricks? We want to try to set up our partner as Jack 10, maybe the 9, maybe the 6 and 2, I don't know. Those are the ones that are missing. So the question is, do we want him to keep leading hearts, or do we want him to stop leading hearts and make a switch? And if you want him to make a switch, where do you want him to switch to? Or do you want to take the ace of hearts and do the switch yourself? Maybe we should say win or lose. That's our first question. Win this ace of hearts and lead another heart? Win this ace of hearts and lead a diamond? I think we're getting a consensus here. I think we're getting consensus that if we win this, all we're doing is setting up the ace and king. I mean, the king and queen of hearts. So we're going to lose it. But what will we play on this trick? And this will depend on your partnership agreements. Okay. This is one of the prime places where I almost think this is a carding issue rather than a signaling issue. Okay, but it's probably a signal. I don't know. I think this is essential. You need to tell your partner whether you want him to stop leading this suit. And people will do that one of two ways. Either they will lead a low card or they'll lead a high card. Now, the way we learn bridge, maybe because it's simple in our head, we play high, which is absolutely the wrong way to go about it. There's no sense encouraging with high spot cards that might take a trick someday. Right? We know the 3 of hearts is never going to take a trick. So why not use low to encourage? I'm just saying. It makes no sense to me the way we learn how to play signaling. We should signal with low to encourage and high to discourage from the very beginning. Then there wouldn't be all this confusion. People say, oh, I can't possibly do that. I'll get confused. But for now, we'll say that high encourages. All right, so we're saying go ahead and lead another heart. If you can, it gets taken. All right, so queen is out. Partner has the 10-9 of hearts, and we'll be able to get in, and maybe we can capture the king. Who has the ace, do you think? Yeah, that one's pretty obvious, right? I think our partner would have jumped right up to take that one. This is a good time to keep track of the clubs. The Count on the clubs. It's been led twice. Everybody's followed. Now he switches to a spade. It's interesting. Partner, listen to the traffic cop, right? And plays a high heart back at me. What do I lead? Yep, this is carding with lead back from a doubleton. Lead high back from a doubleton. And our partner had the ace. That's his other trick. That's all we get. So we pretty much had that whole hand sussed out. It started from a sequence. We encouraged him so that we could win the king with our ace. South had to go up with a queen because he had a doubleton, otherwise it just perishes on the vine. Is that what happens to things that dries out on the vine? Can't remember. Anyways, he's got to take it then. He's got the clubs to set up. He got to count on those, switch to the spades, trying a finesse, leading the jack up. He's got to basically has an ace-queen guess, right? He has to decide who has the ace and who has the queen. And unfortunately for him, he's leading into the guy that has them both. Questions? Everybody good? Were these too easy? Let's try one a little harder. One no trump, three no trump again. Oh, we're off to the same sort of start. Partner seems to be leading what? Standard lead. Fourth best is what we play, and he's only got 4. So 4, 4, 3, 2 once again. Gives 16 points to South, and how many points do you think our partner has? See if I can do better. They got 25 points altogether. 26, 28, and 7 is 35. So 5-ish, yeah. 5-ish. So he has room for a big card. Certainly has room for either the king or the ace, right? Cover or not? Everybody says cover. So let's see. If they were 4 small that West was leading from, then that means declarer has the ace and king, and covering it won't do us any good. We just lose it, right? If partner has one of those, we cover and they still win. Right? What if, I'm going to ask you this, what if partner had 4 to the ace? Partner had 4 to the ace. He would not have led the ace. He's still leading the 2. But let's say he has 4 of them to the ace. What's missing in the heart suit? We got 2, 3, missing the 4. See the 5, there's the 6, the 7. There's the 8. Can't see the 9. And the ace king. Cover the second honor. Why, Les? In case partner has the ace. We're figuring south for 2 hearts, one of which may be the king of hearts on this one, right? So we're going to give him the king. If south has king X, then you need heart to lead hearts twice. Which you could do if I get in with the king and the ace of diamonds. That's sort of interesting. But he's going to win the heart right here. What's the card that we don't want him taking a trick with? What card don't we want south to take a trick with? Yeah, we want to keep the 10 out of action. Do we want another lead in hearts, or do we not want to lead in hearts? Play the 8 if we're going to duck. Oh, you guys said to cover, didn't you? We have a bunch of covers. We got Pat. So, okay, everybody's changing their mind. So we like the heart suit, though. So play traffic cop here. Play the 8. They're going to win the... Oh, they don't. Okay, so what happened? They didn't play their king. Interesting. Queen of clubs. This is the card. This is where Pat wants us to score a king, right? What is this? What is declarer up to here? It's going to be a finesse, right? We win. Okay. Now we're in a tough position. What are we going to lead? Queen and third. Small heart, hoping partner has the ace. If he plays the ace, so if we catch the king in south and then west wins with the ace, Small heart, small heart, small heart. Ellen says Queen of Hearts. Having problems. Of course, I'm having problems today now with the. Well, Ellen and Taz, who dominate the Saturday afternoon Paris tourney, both want to lead the Queen of Hearts. There's been talk about having them banned from the tournament. Oh, Ellen has changed. So here is a carding issue. There we go. Queen of Hearts sets up the 10, right? Keep an eye on what's in the dummy and what you can cover, right? We know that the ace and king are battling it out up there, right? And if our partner happens to have the king instead of the ace, he's going to hold on to the king, and now we'll have the king and queen. And when I get back in with the diamond, and you know we're getting with the diamonds, they're never going to make this contract without a diamond lead, right? When I get in with the ace of diamonds, we'll have king, queen of hearts. Okay. So I've won. What card should I lead from 3 here? And this is carding. This falls under the idea of carding. Right? We're not really planning on taking tricks with the 6 and 3. So lead back the 6 or lead back the 3. And we have another trick in West and the ace of diamonds. Any chance of any other tricks? Or did we completely capitalize on the number of points our partner had? Yeah, make it easy on them. Play the setting trick. We're not really hoping to get anything else. And then lead the 6 of hearts. I'm going to need 1 minute. I'll be right back. All right, one more. And on this one, I think I need to be an east, and I need to have thick skin be the declarer. Oh, pulled the wrong guy up. I'm going to sit east still. I think West can get by being a robot. All right. Let me load this up again. All right, here we go. 7, 16, 7 and 16. 7 and 6 is 23. So it's 13. Oh, God, I'm in such bad shape this afternoon. Anyways, nice hand. South is going to open a heart. North bids diamonds. What do I got a bid here? Yeah, got it. Certainly. 2 spades, right? A legit spade bid with 6. Scares off thick skin, not known, despite his thick skin, not known for being a very brave person. North bids 2 no trump. I'm out. I like the no trump idea. And they get to 4 hearts. All right. Got the ace queen of hearts. And that is not the lead I wanted. Darn it. Oh, yes, it is. That's it. Okay, good. He leads my suit. Good man. So they get to 4 hearts, and North has 2, 3, 8, 15 points. Didn't South open? Anybody have an idea on the counts around the table and what we can expect to find in our partner? Nada, nil, zilch. 0-ish. Very good, Beth. Beth says he has 0-ish. Yeah, we've got 7, 13 points. There's, 15 did we say to our right and an opening hand to our left? Our partner has nothing, right? What's the spade suit look like? We have 6 of them. There's 3 in North, a 9. Hey, we love 9s, right? We always love 9s because it's so easy to count the distribution. Can anybody tell me what the distribution of the spade suit is? Somebody's in for 6-3-2-2. Christina is in for 6-3-2-2. She's going to take that 4 and break it down to doubleton. And then here's another good idea. Either it's a singleton or it's a doubleton. Well, that's true. Why would we think it was a doubleton? What cards underneath? If it's a doubleton, and he had 2, what would he lead? Low or high? Yeah, that's carding. Right? So there's 2 cards that are missing. I'm going to trust Christina on that, or trust Lynn on that. But the 4 and 3 are missing in the suit. Queen of Spades, I assume Christina's putting into South's hand because we don't think our partner has anything. Yeah, so he's got this is either a doubleton or a stiff. And I guess we'll play him for a doubleton, lead a spade again. There's the queen. So we were right. So both South and North and West are out of trump. We've got 2 tricks, and we're certainly going to get the ace of hearts. So 3. Where is our 4th trick? So the idea is that we could can't get a spade trick. Going to be, I mean, the spade trick is going to be 1 in north. So let's say we were playing against a greenhorn. We lead a spade, and they ruff with the 2. Sure, Joan, definitely partner can ruff, but South can ruff too. Well, let's think about that. I mean, we've seen the ace, king, queen, jack, 10. We haven't seen the 9. Oh, we got the 9. Did we see the 8? Can we do that over here? Can I cheat and look here? Tell you what we saw. Partner led the 8, right? So let's see. We got the ace, king, queen, jack, 10, 9. West led with the 8. One led the 8 on the first trick. I mean, I think that people are right. We're going to ruff, but I don't think there's any chance at all that West can over ruff. Yeah, he's gonna ruff high. So what do you think? I mean, did we just screw it up? Well, that's probably a bad sign if he's leading the queen of clubs to cross the ace. We know where the jack is anyways, don't we? Probably means he has the 10 as well. All right. Trying to finesse the queen out of us, right? Win it, duck it. We got to win. What are we going to do if we win the ace of hearts? Okay, Leslie, good. So you notice the ace of diamonds. That's great. So do we expect our partner to have the ace of diamonds? We're running out of time here, so here's somebody. Lisa is in with lead another spade. Why lead another spade? Hmm? When we're on defense, when we're dealing with Trump, basically we have defenses that are as Lisa says, forcing, in other words, try to make them try to gain control of the trump suit. That's not going to happen. We're never going to gain control of the trump suit. Another thing is to try to get our partners a trump trick, which we certainly could have done here if the cards were divided a little bit differently, if they'd been 3-1 in spades. There's yet another, there it is, there's yet another defense that's available. We play another spade, right? We play another spade, and what does he trump with? Seeing the 8-2 now in West. Guess it doesn't matter what he plays over here. Pull trump. Somebody tell me what the high heart is. Nope. Yep. So we didn't promote our queen. The beer card is the 7 of diamonds, not the 7 of hearts. Might be, I don't know, a champagne card, right? But there it is, right? So by continuing to play spades, we managed to grow up to promote the 7 of hearts. We had all those high hearts falling. South had no choice but to continue to play high. Let's take a look at this. That's me to play. And let's just claim now. We can look at the suits, see if we can figure out what happened. Right? Look at how they're spread out. Right? Jack of hearts, queen of hearts, ace of hearts, king 10, 9. And every time we forced South to rough high, it promoted the 7. Let's see. I don't know. And I wish it was a little. Look at that, Mark. I mean, this is the way the hand gets played. But I'm thinking that still, if they play the 8, isn't it still promoting the 7? I'm not sure. This is a promotion play. When you're going to promote your trump suits, you almost always find yourself in a bind like this. Partner doesn't have anything, right? And you have a long suit, and you're seeing a lot of high hearts flying around, right? You're seeing a lot of high. Oh, the reason why he wouldn't rough in the dummy is because he doesn't know where the queen is, by the way, Mark. He can't take a chance on losing the queen in West. I rose with the ace. I didn't play low. I go up with the ace, and now it's a queen guess, right? So he has to play the 10. Otherwise, he loses to, if he ducks in his hand, then the 8, he doesn't win the trick anyway. So that's why he's got to win the trick to get there. So he has to rough with the 10. If it loses the queen, so be it. But that's his protection against me having the queen. Anyways, like I said, you look for a promotion when you don't have another trick, when you can't see the third trick to set. Always think promotion. Always think promotion. And here was a situation where he kept roughing high. You knew your partner probably had to something. Now, is it possible he didn't have the 7 of hearts? Absolutely. It's absolutely possible he didn't have the 7 of hearts. But, when we're playing defense, we're always looking for the best possible scenario. Right? We'd have no other choice. So a Trump promotion is very often like that. So when you find yourself in the situation where you can force, where your partner is sitting after the person who's going to rough, don't give up on continuing whatever suit that they're out of, especially if you're desperate for a fourth trick. That often is the right way to go. Anyways, that's it for today. Sorry I went late. See you next week, and we'll talk some more defense. We're going to go, let's see, what is it, the 20th? It's the 17th. Next week will be the 24th. That will be the last week of February, and I think that will be it. We might go one more. I'll think about it. Next month, announcement here, next month I'm going to teach Lebensaal, starting in mid-March. I can teach this thing so that you understand it. I've done it before, and I can do it again. You'll need to remember it. It will be probably open to a little bit bigger. We're gonna just play straight Lebensaal, and I'm going to teach it out of Ron Anderson's book, which is a classic, iconic. We'll learn it. We'll learn how to use it over one no trump interference, and we will learn how to use it over weak twos. But it's going to be. You will understand it. Okay, whether you can implement it and find a partner to play with will be the issue, but you will understand it, and I think you will know how to play it when we're done. And I'm going to spend 6 weeks on it. Okay, I can teach this thing, and I swear to God, I can teach anybody how to play Lieb in 1 hour. And online, I have videos for that have thousands of views at this point on Lebensaal, and I teach it in 1 hour, 10-minute lessons. We're going to do it in 6 weeks, so I think you're going to get it. We'll see a lot more hands than I show in the videos. So see you next week, and then we'll do at least one more week. I will spell it. It's called Lebensaal. You'll notice I'm not using a capital letter on Lebensaal because nobody really knows if there was a Mr. or Mrs. or Ms. Lebensaal at all. So it is generally just a name, a description. I don't know why it's not a proper noun, but when you see it in the literature, it's often spelled with a small l, maybe just because it's a good joke. Anyways, that's it. Saturday, come to the tourney, please, at 4. Bring a partner. Mention it to some other friends. Really need to get the table count up to make it worthwhile. Right, we only had 6 tables last time. I mean, we'd really like to see it up around 10, 11 tables. So if you can spread the word and get people there, I'd really appreciate it. 4 o'clock on Saturday. There are points available, $1.25, and I do a video review. All right, take care. We'll see y'all.